The Korean War, also known as the Forgotten War, was fought between North Korea and South Korea, with the United States helping South Korea.
The war started on June 25, 1950. Lasting a long 3 years, the people on both sides of the battlefield suffered through seasons of little to no food, harsh environments, and low ammunition.
At this time, communism was trying to spread all over the world. The Soviet Union split North and South Korea apart. North Korea wanted communism, and South Korea fought for capitalism. Along with this, the United States was trying to keep communism in control and stop the Soviet Union from spreading it, thus ending communism for good.
When North Korea started to invade South Korea to spread communism, the United States got involved to end this fight.
Now we enter into our interview with Bob Harbula, a Marine veteran for the Korean War. He has done many other interviews, including Veteran Voices of Pittsburgh, Give Me Tomorrow, a book signing, featured in Congressional Record, and the film documentary Against the Odds.
Wasn't really called to war. I was already in the Marine Corps. I went in when I was 17, and the war started when I was 19, and I volunteered to go fight in the war. They didn't have to call me. I was ready to go. In fact, I was one of the first ones volunteering in the Marine Corps. Well, I felt pretty good. The reason why I volunteered was that I saw a country invade another country that was our friends, and for no reason at all. And they were running wild on them. And the South Korea at that time didn't have a real good army. In fact, they had a very little army. So they weren't ready for war. And neither were we. So we had to go over and help them. And I felt that that was the right thing to do. That was a good reason to go help them. It was a result of some very bad planning by our army leaders. After we had landed at Incheon and taken the capital, Seoul, instead of just having us go across by road, which would have been about maybe 70 miles, they put us back out on the ships and had us go around the southern part of South Korea and then up the Sea of Japan to make a landing in North Korea to trap more of the North Korean army that was still down around Pusan, the southern part of Korea. And then what they failed to do is they failed to check the harbor that we were going to make a landing at, which was Wonsan, North Korea, because the harbor had like over 1,000 mines in them, and our ships couldn't get in close enough to let us go make a landing. They would be blown up, so they had to clear out those mines before we could go up there. So in the morning, every morning we'd be heading north in the Sea of Japan, and then every evening we'd be heading south in the Sea of Japan, and we did this for 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we call it Operation Yo-Yo, up and down. Rarely.
Do you remember any times where you thought about them?
When I was there, we were always busy.
Yeah.
We're always going somewhere, attacking. Okay, we were chasing the enemy all the time, and it was different than the Second World War, where they'd take an island, then they'd go on another island and rest and recuperate for 6-7 months.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't have that luxury. We just, when we won one battle, we went right into another, because we were the only guys in town. See, we were the only Marines in Korea at the time. Matters to get up there over the seawall, and none of us ever did that before. And then we went into Seoul, well, we never had any house-to-house fighting or training. We never were trained on house-to-house because we're an amphibious force, and we're not a land army. So we would not train like that. But anyhow, we had to do it like we had to learn it on the job, on the job training. And then we went into the mountains, and we had no mountain training. We had no cold weather training. So basically, we were the least trained Marines that ever fought in a war. And to want to be a Marine means you have that esprit de corps, they call it, the spirit of the Corps. And that's what we're taught from day one. You know, some people say, well, the Marines teach you how to kill. Well, that's not really true. They teach you how to stay alive. And in order to stay alive, you're going to have to kill some people. So we learned to survive. We learned to live and stick together. And that's what was the difference between us and the Army, is that we stuck together like glue. And they couldn't break through our lines all the time. Every day, I think, is trying to remember the guys that were in my squad that got killed, and I can't remember their names, can't remember some of their faces. We never had time to know about each other.